Kevin Durant has decided to head to Golden State, and Barry Tramel asks, what should Oklahoma City do next? Barry joins us on the phone to discuss that. And Barry, I know a lot of people very disappointed in the news of Kevin Durant leaving, but what should people be thinking right now? How should they be feeling and acting when it comes to this decision by Kevin Durant?
Oh, I think they ought to be massively disappointed. I think they ought to be sort of discouraged. I think they ought to be melancholy. I think they ought to go up in their bedroom and pull the shades and listen to sad songs. But no reason to get angry, no reason to get mad, no reason to burn number 35 jerseys in the streets. That's not the Oklahoma way. Stay classy, OKC.
Well, I think obviously a lot of people remembering the jersey burning in Cleveland when LeBron left for Miami a few years back. Obviously, even went as far as the ownership in Cleveland to express some anger in some interesting ways. But already we've seen Clay Bennett, Sam Presti releasing a statement, not anything like that, Barry, but the jersey burning of that LeBron fans did in Cleveland. He's obviously an Ohio guy, Durant, not from this area, but he was here the whole history of the Thunder organization. How are people supposed to react? I mean, like you say, disappointment is one thing, but I don't know if Durant will ever wear a Thunder jersey again, but he's going to play at the Peak again. We know that.
Well, I would hope that Thunder would welcome him warmly. Some sort of tribute, some sort of sustained ovation. They've treated most of the people that come back that way. Kendrick Perkins primarily. Serge next year will be back. And for somebody like Kevin, if you can cheer Kendrick Perkins coming back, I don't see how you couldn't cheer Kevin Durant coming back. So, my hope and my prayer and my recommendation is that a 5-6 minute ovation for Kevin Durant before the game, and then scream your head off the rest of the game for the Thunder to beat him.
I guess the difference that some people might say, Barry, is that, whether it's Perkins or Harden or on down the list, Jeff Green, I mean, maybe with the exception of Reggie Jackson, no Thunder player has lobbied essentially or decided that they wanted to leave the Thunder. Durant, like I said, with the exception of Reggie, who'd made it known he wanted that trade, nobody has ever walked away from the Thunder of their own decision like Durant had. That has to hurt in a little different way, I would think, for fans, even fans that can wrap their head around, the Warriors and the talent and the strength that they have. That still has to leave a mark that some of those other guys didn't.
Well, I mean, we feel, to put this in romantic terms, we feel jilted. We feel like, we were sort of rejected. But the truth of the matter is, this was always a possibility. And just because the relationship wasn't what we thought it was, just because Kevin Durant might not be who we thought he was, doesn't mean that what he provided for these 8 years wasn't glorious and wasn't fantastic and wasn't, a thrill ride like we'd never known. So, to quote Lord Tennyson, better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. This is life in the NBA. Lots and lots of NBA cities have never had one season of a Kevin Durant. Oklahoma City got 8. So, I don't know that we've got a lot of room to sit here and feel sorry for ourselves.
I think the fact that we're now quoting Tennyson means that this video has come to an end. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.